Good evening, my name is Hugh Grant and this is The Graham Norton Show.
To tell you, we have a great show for you tonight. I tell you, my sofa's attracted more celebrities than a dodgy offshore tax scheme. Everyone talking about the Paradise Papers. There have even been investigations into the royal family's financial affairs. Yeah. I mean, you know it's bad when they start probing the Queen's loophole. Yeah. Now, the papers also suggest Prince Charles has money put away offshore. Now, Charles hasn't been able to respond as he's currently out of the country, visiting his money. Is he wearing a mankini? What is that? Now, in political news, Minister for International Development, Priti Patel, hasn't had the best of weeks. No, on Wednesday, she flew back from Africa for a meeting with Theresa May and was met at the airport by a taxi driver, you know, holding up one of those signs, yeah? Luckily, though, all these ministerial sackies aren't bothering Theresa May. No, she's just carrying on with today's cabinet meeting as usual. Donald Trump has been visiting Asia this week, whether they like it or not. Turns out, not. South Korean protesters have taken to trolling Trump on Twitter. Although, interesting, if you Google the words troll and Trump, you seriously get this. Yeah. Perfect for Christmas. Mind you, this is amazing. You may have seen that. This is not the only likeness of Trump that's been spotted this week. A woman in Tyneside noticed Donald Trump's face inside her dog's ear. Earhole. You decide. Let's get some guests on. Later with a music and chat from singing sensation Kelly Clarkson. Yeah. She's going to be performing her new single, Love So Soft. But first, she's one of the UK's top comedians, and now she's turned author with her new book, How to Be Champion. Please welcome back Sarah Millican. Hello. Let me greet you. How are you, darling? Lovely to see you, Sarah Millican, everybody. He's gone from Khal Drogo in Game of Thrones to Aquaman in Justice League. It's a first-time welcome to Mr. Jason Momoa. A funeral to Notting Hill, Love Actually, and Bridget Jones. He's become one of our most beloved stars, now playing a scene-stealing villain in Paddington 2. It's always a pleasure to welcome the great Hugh Grant. You know, often people come in from superhero movies and they just look like actors, but you're it. How tall are you?
I think 6'5".
6'5"?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's funny because my dad's like 5'9" and my mom's 5'8", so I don't know.
Where did you come from then?
Questions were asked. And now, Sarah Millican, very lovely to have you here.
Thanks.
And obviously, I'm sure you enjoy Jason Momoa's work. But you are, I know, a fan of Mr. Grant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Isn't everybody?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You're so nice, but, but lots of people hate me. My son hates me. Yeah, he came to see Paddington 2 the other day, and all he said throughout the whole film is, "Why is Daddy in it so much?"
My favourite is Sense and Sensibility.
Ah.
I love it. Oh, my God. I watch it sort of... Is weekly bad?
No,
you
I watch it weekly too.
You really watch it that often?
It's one of my... It's a comfort film, let's call it that. I have three. Do you want to know what the other ones are?
Yes, very much.
So it's Sense and Sensibility, Muppet Christmas Carol, regardless of what time of year,
Yeah.
and San Andreas, which is a disaster film with The Rock. So it's quite a good mix of things.
Yeah, mix it up. Yeah. Now, Jason, you've only just got to Britain.
Yeah, I've been here for probably a week.
Oh, OK. But you seem to like it here. You go out and about.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm known for my shenanigans. And,
Yes.
enjoying the scenery.
Because we spotted you around London with your widow from Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Amelia Clark. She posted this picture of the two of you.
Oh, nice picture.
Now, when was it? Was this last week?
That was like 3 days ago. I just actually flew over to Belfast. I got back from Belfast right now.
Oh, OK. So, Belfast in November. Why are you wearing a vest, Jason?
Is it because he looks like this?
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the first time I've ever wore a turtleneck.
Oh, really?
My mother's gonna be very proud of me, but it's gonna be close for peeling this off and getting the
I'm
best
fine
man.
with it.
I burn hot. I just
Don't
burn
let us
hot.
stop you.
Let's do the whole show topless.
Yeah, let's all go topless. Come on. But fans must go crazy when they see the two of you together.
I go crazy when I see her.
Do they want you to start talking in... Is it Dothraki?
Dothraki, yeah.
It's all nonsense, but you do speak some Dothraki.
I've been known to, say a few things.
Go on, then.
Do you want... Well, for the ladies.
OK. Sorry, I know I love you, but sorry.
Je Giovanna te Ariani. And for the gentlemen.
Oh, yes.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's got so much more to say to men. Listen, first film we're going to talk about tonight is Hugh Grant starring in Paddington 2. It opens tonight, and I loved the first one. So I think people are kind of worried about this, but honestly, it's as good, if not better, and you are brilliant in it, Hugh Grant. Who do you play?
Well, I got a letter with a script saying we're making Paddington 2 and there's this part of an extremely self-obsessed, ex-famous actor now fallen on hard times. I was a fraction hurt. But it was a very funny script, and in a way it was therapeutic. I have deep reservoirs of actually narcissism and neurosis and anger and hatred of others that I was able to tap.
Did you base it on specific actors?
Well, as I say, a lot of it came from me, in a way, as a self-portrait. But there were actors from my past. In the 80s, I did theatre, and...
remember that.
I remember that. And there were some brilliant characters. There was a wonderful old boy in the theatre who... he was so good, and you know, the show would start at 8, but at 3 p.m. from his dressing room, you'd start to hear nimini, 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 ma, ma, scrunchy mouse, loud lion. Loud lion. And he, as a result, had a wonderful voice, and he was marvellously smooth and seamlessly pervy. He used to... I was sharing a dressing room with another young actor, and he always used to knock on our door before a show, pretending it was to say good luck, but actually it was to see us in our pants. And
Different times.
different times.
Meanwhile, in Paddington 2... no, because you are Phoenix...
Buchanan.
Buchanan.
Yeah.
And you are the little bear's nemesis.
That's right, yeah. He's living a happy life now with the Browns and wherever it is in London, Notting Hill. And one of his neighbours is this used to be famous theatre actor called Phoenix Buchanan. And they end up wanting the same thing in life. They want this pop-up book, which turns out to be a treasure map. And it ends up with me basically putting him in prison, trying to kill him. Sounds very dark. Okay, let's go with putting him in prison.
But there are dark bits.
Yeah, there are dark bits.
Yeah.
But it's all been very confusing for me because Paddington Bear is voiced by Ben Whishaw, who I'm also working with at the moment in a thing about Jeremy Thorpe. He's playing Norman Scott, my lover. So I've spent all year trying to either kill, imprison, or Ben Whishaw.
Don't get them mixed
But that's the thing.
It'll make the children cry.
Have I done a bad job of selling the film?
No, you haven't.
It's really sunny, lovely film.
It is.
No, but in all seriousness. Because I hate my films normally. I can't bear to watch them. But I will say, I can't find a flaw in this one. It's really good.
It is so good.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah, I'm very, very proud of it.
Yeah, you should be.
That's a bit better.
Have you done this before in another film, of having to act with sort of... I think children have gone to bed. Hopefully they have by now. But you know, obviously the bear's not there. So have you done that acting before? Don't listen. Don't listen.
Well, I must say, my 89-year-old father came to the premiere the other day, and he did say to me halfway through the film, "Is that a real bear?" Dad, it talks, you know. But it is very lifelike, so I suppose.
But what was there? Was there anything there when you were doing that scene?
Well, no. Sometimes there's a stick. Sometimes there's a wonderful, very short actress. And sometimes, most frightening of all, there's a bear's head on a stick. It looks like a kind of warning to bears. Yeah.
And in this film, because, you know, you kind of think, I like children's films, but your range in this film, the accents, the makeup, it's a proper kind of tour de force.
Well, yes, a lot of characters.
They've released stills of some of them.
Yeah.
There you are as a kind of homeless man.
Well, yeah, Magwitch from Great Expectations.
Oh, OK.
Yeah.
Then here you are as a train conductor.
Yes. Terrifying.
Yes. And then perhaps most touching and beautiful of all, there you are.
Yeah.
Were you very involved in the creating the looks?
Fairly involved. Well, the big surprise is you never know which costume is going to get you going. Maybe that's age as well, but something about being a nun was slightly arousing. In a very... No.
Yeah.
I had to wear handcuffs in the Jeremy Thorpe thing the other day, and I thought, hello.
Still life to be lived. Because Jason Momoa, the characters you play have been so iconic. People like to dress up as them. So we've got a picture of this is you and Amelia as the Drogos, and that's from the thing.
The Drogos.
You're Mr. and Mrs. Drogo, aren't you?
Yes.
They were lovely.
The Drogos. I never heard of them.
You know, the Drogos, the dragons.
They're coming over tonight. The Drogos.
I hope they don't bring that bloody dragon. So that's actual Game of Thrones with professional makeup and the costumes and everything. And so bear in mind, that's the real thing. This is just a couple at home who've tried to recreate this. It's pretty amazing. The attention to detail is marvellous, isn't it? I particularly like what they've done with the room. Oh, dear. Right. Jason Momoa's film tonight is Justice League, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I know. People have been waiting for Justice League. It opens next Friday. And this is DC Comics, kind of the super group. And this is your first kind of real go at being Aquaman. We have sort of seen you.
Yeah, we haven't. So we'll see if people like it. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty excited.
Well, they're all there. There's the Flash, Wonder Woman, Batman, Cyborg, and you, Aquaman. And why? Why, Aquaman? Why have you all been joined together in this way?
The world, as we know it, is going to end.
No!
Yes. I hate to break the news to you, but me and my friends kind of save you.
We're so grateful.
obviously, you know, in terms of the superpowers, because obviously you're all superheroes and you've got superpowers. So Aquaman, water-based, can breathe underwater, presumably.
Yes.
But what else can he do?
He can command the ocean, so he can, you know, I basically talk to fish. You know? If you wanted me to, I don't know, make you sushi, I could do that. And, if you're like right next to the water, I could be like, boom, put the hand
Is
out.
that a superhero quality?
It sounds like Jonestown for fish.
Yeah, he's got super strength, and
That's good. That's good.
he's bulletproof. That's
Oh,
nice.
why would you put bulletproof third after can make sushi super quickly? It's a reorder.
And you've got your... hang on, it's a
Quindent.
Quindent. Quindent.
It's not the trident yet. We don't get the trident until a little bit later.
Yeah.
Next movie.
So, and I think the Quindent is back there. Is this the real
you go.
Quindent from the movie? Good reaction to a fork. Well done.
Is it heavy?
No.
Well,
Can I have
this one's a nice light one.
Oh, I see. I could do that.
Yeah.
Aquawoman.
I could make sushi quicker.
But you do...
Can I do something with this?
Yeah, go on. But don't hurt anybody.
Listen, I do break a lot of these.
Okay.
I mean, I do break a lot of them, but...
Oh. Is it still in one piece? Here we go.
Still one piece. Let's see if we can get around. Hiya!
Oh, very good.
Oh, my God.
Fork work. Now, recently you celebrated your birthday on the set of. So you've already finished the standalone Aquaman movie.
2 weeks ago I just finished Aquaman. Yeah.
Wow.
In Australia.
So that's in Australia, and here you all are celebrating your birthday. So this is your family. I mean, not all of them. Just I think the ones at the front of your family.
Yes. My babies. Yeah. That's Wolf and Lola, and then.
But no, because you live on a is it a ranch or?
Yeah. We got around 5 acres, 5-6 acres up in California, and a bunch of animals, and yeah.
Nice.
It's kind of nice up there too because there's no service, so we don't have. Fortunately, we don't have a lot of TV, so they don't get to see much. But they got to see the movie lately, which was phenomenal because I've never been able to show my kids. They've never even seen Wizard of Oz, so I was a little worried like coming into it to show them Justice League, and but it was amazing because my kids can't watch anything that I'm in. I mean, my grandmother can't watch anything. I mean, my family, I don't even know how I'm like, don't watch that one. You're going to want to skip that one. Eventually, I'll be able to do something you can watch. And it was really amazing to be able to watch.
But at least they could, if they wanted to. I mean, they might want to. But mine don't even want to watch me. I beg them to. They're sitting there watching Dino Trucks. I say, no! What about one of Daddy's films? Shove in, you know, I've done some lovely films, like the Pirates cartoon.
Really
you can't get funnier or nicer than that. I shove it in the DVD, and there's tears and tantrums. We're back to Dino Trucks in 5... I have to say, Dino Trucks is pretty good.
Because in terms of being a parent now, Sarah Millican, you decided quite early this was not for you.
Yeah, I don't like kids. No offence. I'm sure yours are lovely, but I'm glad they're not here. No interest at all. I was on holiday, so we went on 2 holidays abroad when I was a kid. One Malta when I was 4 and Spain when I was 8. And when we were in Spain when I was 8, I was my present I got on holiday was a baby doll, but it was like this. It was giant. And I remember having an inkling then what childbirth was. Like, I knew that it came out of a part of a woman, and I thought, no. I knew there was no hole on me that would ever manage that. And the fun thing about the baby doll was that it had a dummy. You took the dummy out, baby cried, put the dummy back in, baby stopped crying. Brilliant. This one particular night, women often think that the day they became a woman was the day that their period started. Not for me. On this one night, we lost the dummy, so the baby was constantly crying. And I was bitten on the nipple by a mosquito, and it grew an actual boob. So I think that's the night I became a woman, because I was 8, but I wore a bra, and my baby would not shut the
Well, yeah, everyone, Sarah Millican has written a book. Yes, she has. A really successful book. How to Be Champion. It's you were #1 in the Sunday Times bestseller list, which must be such a thrill.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was, but I'm really pleased it was.
Yeah, well, of course. And it's a memoir. It is the story of your life.
Yes.
But it also contains advice. I mean, and some of it's funny advice, but some of it's real advice.
Yeah. Well, I decided there's something really arrogant about writing an autobiography, because you just think it's really odd to say to people, well, I'm assuming you all want to know all about me. And people are, not really. So I wondered, because I'm quite practical and I like to sort of fix things. If I have problems, I like to work out how to make them better. And I thought, well, I wonder if some of the things that have helped me might help other people. And it's interesting because some of the people that have sent me messages that have read it and enjoyed it, which is great, have like skipped the divorce chapter because they're happily married. And I think that's adorable, but I hope they put that book on the shelf and they dig that back out in a few years' time. They might need it. You never know.
Yeah.
Never
It's
know.
a keeper.
Yeah, it's like a reference book, really.
Yeah. And I don't want to misrepresent the book in any way, because it is a really funny book and there's lots of really great stories. But you also, I certainly came away with the impression of someone who struggles a bit with some of the aspects of your success and of your fame.
Yeah, I'm quite shy generally, so why that doesn't, people don't really understand how you could stand in front of an audience and be shy, but it's because there's a gap. I'm on a stage and they're over there and they're all listening, looking at me, which is what I like. But like I don't go to parties, that sort of thing. But what I find is the kind of oddness of, I suppose social media is a major difference. Maybe that was different before social media, in that you can be kind of attacked on social media, or even just, like I had this man once just send me a message saying, I've just watched you put your bin out. Which is not a euphemism. It's just my bin. But that's the sort of thing that was quite scary to see that. And
No,
there's
that is scary.
Yeah, it's not threatening, but it was still a bit like, did he see that I didn't put all the recycling in the recycling bin? And it's that sort of, that kind of, when you're quite a private person, it's that sort of, I find that quite jarring a little bit.
Not being able to turn it off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And not being able to, you know, put your bin out just in your pants if you want to.
Yeah.
Fully dressed.
Because you, Grant, I have to say, you have been, I think, really brave in the way that you've taken on the press. Because I feel with the press, you'll win battles, but in the end, they may win the war. I mean, are you worried they're just going to crush you, just find something to finally finish you off with?
Yes. Yeah. Very much. Well, I mean, look, I think they've got every skeleton in my cupboard. There's a lot,
Yes.
but I think they've had them all now.
Woohoo!
No, it's. Yeah, but, I mean, this is you can't take that line really, because our lives are lovely. They're basically lovely. Yeah. It's just it's when people around you, you know, your family, your innocent family, your 89-year-old dad gets woken up in the middle of the night and asks questions. That's when you get angry. But we're all right. We're all right.
No,
we're rich.
Also,
we
I
get
think
lots
it's
of
the
attention.
people. I think it's the people who have. But I think it's also the people who have no recourse. You know, it's because
Yeah,
you know,
people.
we have voices and loud voices.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly
it is people who live in a street in a town and they end up in the papers and they've got no way of.
And these are the people. My campaign, Hacked Off, is entirely those people. It's people who've lost children in road accidents and then had their privacy invaded by national newspapers. It's all them, and it's not a celebrity, oh, poor me organisation.
Okay. Yeah. Very good. Now, Jason, because you have this incredibly strong look, you know.
It's the forehead.
Yeah, no, but it's everything.
The caveman forehead.
Yeah, it's a look, but you do take your acting very seriously. You know, you approach each role, and was it Conan that you were quite method for Conan?
Yeah, I had some stupid idea to, you idolize actors when I was growing up, and Marlon Brando was obviously a huge one. And I heard Streetcar, like he got punched in the nose, and so he could change his face. And yeah, I asked a buddy to punch me in the face, and I never had my nose broken, and it, broke me straight on. But in Conan, there's a gigantic bump hook in there, and my wife was so pissed.
I hope I don't have a friend who would do that for me.
I want to leave you one.
Apparently I do. Because now, you've been in so many films, very experienced in front of the camera, but in real life, didn't you pretend to be your own agent?
I did. I've never been very good with being agented or with agents, and I fire them left, right and centre. I fired one poor man who was a brilliant agent just because I saw his anus.
Not just 10% of it.
It was ridiculous. We were at some film festival and his shower broke down. He wanted to borrow my bath in my suite, and I said, all right. And I forgot he was in there. And I walked in and he was on all fours washing. Who washes like that? I've never heard of such a thing. And anyway, the view was awful. It was,
Why? I don't understand. He was on all fours.
Yes, and his bottom towards me, this awful, soapy flag of Japan. I have to say that you're a great agent. I'm really, really fond of you, but I've seen your anus and you've got to go. So I did then invent an agent for 3 or 4 years called James Howeley, which was saved a lot of money. You know, people would send me a script, and James Howeley would say, thank you so much for submitting the script. I'll get it to Hugh as soon as possible and get back to you. But I got caught out in the end because I used to, you know, do these emails a bit drunk, and I'd say, Hugh's read the script and he really enjoys it. He'd like to meet up. Best wishes, Hugh. And then they rang one time, and I thought, I haven't got a voice for James Howeley. And for some reason, I panicked and I went with genteel Edinburgh old lady. It was pretty much Janet from Dr. Finlay's case. Oh, well, hello now. Shall we have a wee cup of tea then? Oh, ludicrous and unconvincing.
Yeah. On the anus front, I woke up the other day and I was lying on the bed, and I've got a little dog, little rescue dog, adorable thing, and he was lying on one of my boobs, which is tricky when they're in a bra, but very easy when they're not. A bit comfy cushion. And he pushed himself off the boob, and it really hurt, so I made a noise of pain. And at the same time, unbeknownst to me, my husband was bent over picking up a sock off the floor, fully naked, with his anus in much the same situation, spread in my face. And the noise that I made, he thought I was making that noise because of what I'd just seen. And the noise I made was this. Oh! And I said to him, I've been with you for 13 years, I love you very dearly. I would never make a noise upon seeing any part of you. I might do a face. I might do a little retch, but it would be entirely inaudible. I love him too much.
Right, it's time for our musical guest tonight. This artist rose to fame as the first winner of American Idol. Since then, she has sold over 25 million albums and won 3 Grammys. Now she's back with a brand new album, here performing Love So Soft. It is Kelly Clarkson! Kelly Clarkson and the singers and her band. Oh! So good to have you back.
Sorry.
Lovely to see you, Kelly. Kelly Clarkson, everybody. In you come, meet the gang. Jason, Sarah, Hugh.
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
Now, the new album, it's called Meaning of Life. It's out now. There it is.
Yes.
Now, I was amazed by this fact. So you win American Idol 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. This is your first album beyond that contract.
Yes. Like, on. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Insane. I know. You know what? It was successful, though. You know, we had a very successful arranged marriage, so yeah. But I mean, I was on a competition. You sign a contract.
Yeah.
It changes your life. There are pros and cons. So
But you sold 25 million albums. You won all those Grammys. Doesn't that give you a bit of kind of, I can win a fight now?
Well, it gives me, that's not even my best work. That's why I feel so excited about this album. You know what I'm saying? Like, this album is, like, so much better than those. And I love those. I love singing them. I don't have a problem. I love all my hits that I've had. I'm not that person that's over it.
You're keeping all your good ideas back for after the 50
No, I wasn't keeping I was more, like, restrained.
Like a drawer of amazing songs.
Yeah.
Here they are.
No, it's just people would always be like, are you nervous about this record? You know, every time I'd have a new record out, I'm like, no, because I haven't really and I hadn't felt like I'd done my best yet. Like I hadn't been able to really nail a record how I wanted to, and Atlantic Records was amazing to work with, and this is a proud musical footprint for me. So.
And great that after 15 years you get to feel like that. You get to feel like right now let's get started. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is, and it's cool too because I think 15 years into any career, whatever your vocation is, I think it's exciting to have something fresh going on. You know.
Also, you're a very different person than you were 15 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I hate my 20-year-old self. Like, all my 20s, I'm like, she's annoying. She's annoying. She was very egocentric and dramatic, and I'm still a bit dramatic. But, no, I don't know. I feel like my life, especially having children, you know, we have 4 kids. It's a lot of selflessness. So, I don't know. I think perspective kind of changes your world.
I think it was the last time we were here, Kelly brought her daughter.
I did, River. She was young, yeah.
And the happiest baby I have ever encountered. I mean...
Yeah, and now...
Miserable.
She's a teenager. And she's super happy, and then all of a sudden just, like, super not. Yeah, it's really fun.
But isn't that... but she likes...
You didn't mean the word fun, mate.
Yeah. It's like, you know, take the wine in a bathroom and cry it out with God. Because then you're like, I don't want to kill her.
I still love you.
She's super great, though. Sometimes she's like this little unicorn sometimes. She's very magical, very infectious in a good way.
And
but
nearly
that same
extinct.
No, it's fictional. It was
fictional,
never,
yeah.
it was never a thing, no.
Extinct.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a real bear? But isn't that the song, Love So Soft, that she likes?
Well, she does, but she can't say her F's yet, so it sounds like her mother's an alcoholic because she says, love so soft, you know? We have a very drunken love at our household because she just can't say her F's, so it's kind of fun to hear her sing all the songs.
Well, you did very well tonight. Thank you so much for singing that. Congratulations on the album. Kenny Clarkson, everybody. Right, that's nearly it. But before we go, just time for a visit to the big red chair. Who is there? Hello. Hi. Who are you?
I'm John.
John. Lovely. And where are you from, John?
I live in London, originally from Northern Ireland.
Oh, Northern Ireland. Whereabouts in Northern Ireland?
Bangor, just outside Belfast in Northern Ireland.
Bangor's lovely, Bangor. It's a lovely seaside resort. Lovely.
Oh, yes.
Yes. But you live here now?
I do.
And what do you do here?
I try to make it easier for people with disabilities to bank.
To what?
To bank.
To bank. My career guidance officer never suggested that to me. I can't wait to hear your story now. Off you go, sir.
So I got up one morning, as usual, getting myself ready to go to work. And from getting out of bed and the 20 feet or so to get to the bathroom, I was in excruciating pain around the rectal region.
What?
Yeah, indeed.
I get it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm concerned. I know what it is, but...
And then,
Dr. Clarkson's very concerned.
I think you should go to the ER at that point.
well, I did go to the doctors, got seen straight away. He says, right, can you remove your trousers and underwear and lie down and think happy thoughts? So he rummaged about and he asked me a question. Do you like asparagus? And pulled out an asparagus tip from my anus. Bizarrely, I had not eaten asparagus for months.
What?
So I have no idea where it is.
I'm slightly offended.
Answers on a postcard. Please. What the hell was that about?
It's on national television that talks about anuses now.
And also, it would be harder to get in and then get out because they're sort of weird at the top, aren't they? I don't know.
But also, did someone break into his house and insert some asparagus in there? Was it... Because if it was cooked, surely that wouldn't hurt you, would it?
I didn't understand.
I think we've got questions you shouldn't have tipped
Get him out here.
One more. This one. Okay, here we go. Hello.
Hello,
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Jane.
Jane, lovely Jane. Where are you from?
I'm from Marlow in Buckinghamshire.
Lovely, full address. And what do you do?
I'm retired now, but I was a practice manager in a health centre.
Oh, okay. Medically based. Maybe she can explain the asparagus. No one can explain the asparagus. Twitter's gonna go crazy. All right, off you go with the story, Jane.
Okay, so I'm a woman of a certain age, and I got to a menopause state where, you know, things were going wrong with my body, etc. So I happened to mention it to a friend that I was not, you know, I was not coping particularly well, and she said, "Oh, I've got a great gadget for you." She said, "It's a magnet." So she gave me this magnet. She said, "You just put it in your pants." It was about the size of a £2 coin.
Did it vibrate? Like, where are we going with this? I don't know where we're going with this. This sounds like a job for Aquaman.
He can breathe underwater.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, we've interrupted. So you've got a magnet in your pants.
So I've got a magnet in my pants, and I toddle off to work, and I get into the office, and there's all these metal filing cabinets in the office. So I thought, oh, I wonder. So I lurched myself forward at one of the metal cabinets and attached myself to the cabinet, to the hilarity of all the friends, you know, my office colleagues. And then my boss came in to try and find out, you know, what the noise was. And of course, there I was, attached to a filing cabinet with my pants. That's my story.
Oh my God.
It's a trigger finger. Oh, you wanted to save the nice lady.
I like the story very much.
Did you?
I find you harsh.
Well done, everyone, on the big red chair. If you'd like to join us on the show and have a go, you can contact us via website. This very best. That is it for tonight. Please say thank you to my guests, Jason Momoa, Kelly Clarkson, Sarah Millican, and Mr. Hugh Grant. Next week is Children in Need, so we'll see you the Friday after that with pop star Kesha, actor John Lithgow, Strictly Judge Shirley Ballas, the hilarious Will Ferrell, the always entertaining Mark Wahlberg, and for the first time, Oscar winner Mel Gibson. I'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.